As I was reading Philippians 1 for the first time, I think I'm able to connect a little bit with Paul and his situation. I'm nowhere comparing that what we have with shelter in place to being house arrest and imprisonment, but the being stuck and being limited and restricted and how difficult that is beginning to resonate with us. Paul is probably at the end of a 2-year sentence in Rome. And yet, when he writes to the Philippians, he doesn't complain about his restrictions. Instead, as he says in verse 12, he says, what is happening has really served to advance the gospel. He says that I'm getting an opportunity to speak to these guards, I'm getting an opportunity to speak to other prisoners, and then what I think he's most proud about is that others, while he is locked up, others are stepping up. That Paul is writing to the Philippians to let them know the gospel is not quarantined in this time. Instead, that it is going out. People are stepping up in boldness and in confidence, showing and sharing the love of Christ. What Paul writes in verse 6 is pivotal. He says, I am sure of this, that he who began a good work in you will bring it to completion. And friends, I am sure of this, that our God, who knows this situation, is going to bring good from it. That we can be sure in this season that while we may want to ask where you are and are you working, God, that Paul, even in an imprisonment, says, I am sure that God is working for good. So will you look for the opportunities that you have? The one I want you to specifically think of today is, who is new around you because of this situation? Who do you have an opportunity to speak with and speak to that maybe you weren't before? And will you? Will you in boldness and confidence show and share the gospel?